put you in a Sandman van, making sure he lift up like a can dance. Every time I'm up to bat, I'm in a Grand Slam stance. Lay in France, two in a hammock. Go warm up the banana.
Call me coach, my approach is to whip them all. You the whip a ball, I'm the back.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Robert Gesellman gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now for a glance at the Phillies. Out to you.
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162.
They lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Ro, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Ben Lively is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Now, the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Next for the Mets, Asdrubal Cabrera. The 1-1 home. Popped up. Santana has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in now, Michael Conforto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Conforto is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Gesellman has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Shoots this one over to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Oh, and he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jay Bruce now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. So 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swinging a soft liner. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-2. Left side. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. Count remains full. Nobody out, runner on first.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
The pitcher, Ben Lively, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. The 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Alfaro stands at second with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here's the Mets pitcher. Robert Gesellman will step in to lead things off here for the Mets, with the top of the order Jose Reyes to follow. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Little dribbler down the line. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
A shortstop.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Jose Reyes. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Up next for the
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera. Full count still. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Two and 1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Phillies leave a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Cespedes grounds into a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Jay Bruce. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. So a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Now batting, pitcher, Ben Lively.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Ben Lively. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Cespedes on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Todd Frazier now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Step in. He singled his last time up. Just missed outside.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both the walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first, and Adrian is hit into a double play.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So now Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Runner goes. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hernandez stands at second with no outs. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Down the first baseline. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. Still no score. Brandon Nimmo is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Nimmo.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And there's ball 2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been. Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Nick Pivetta will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Nick Pivetta.
Stepping in now, Yoenis Cespedes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Cabrera on third. Conforto is at second with nobody out. Ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full. This is in the air to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-.
You don't want to walk the guy, but with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Adrian now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Crawford ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hansel Robles is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 47.
David Wright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5.
Ready once again, Maikel Franco. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Full count still. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Here now the 2-2. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, J.P. Crawford. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Franco at third. Williams over at second. Alfaro at first with no outs. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Paul Sewell is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Big spot.
Aaron Altair.
Softly hit out to short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
2 out, bases loaded. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit down the third base line. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Phillies leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 75, Francisco Rodriguez.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Third baseman David Wright. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time to take care of right, and that's the second out.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Coming in is Hoskins. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 44, A.J. Ramos.
So now Carlos Santana. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And it ties up Reyes. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's 1-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
The 1-2 on the ground to the left side. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Conforto going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. The count now at 2-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Two, here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written the K next to his name in this one. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 1. Luis Garcia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Luis Garcia.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 3. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He'll try to follow up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready for another shot now, Yoenis Cespedes. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the ninth. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Familia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 27, Jerry Familia. Now playing center field and batting in the 6th spot, number 12.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jorge Alfaro. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 2-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, pitcher, Luis Garcia.
Tommy Joseph will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Alfaro, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Line to the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robert Gesellman earns his first win of the season. Jerry Familia closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.